How's it going? My name is Jordan, also known as Scraps, and today I'll be guiding you through an electronic dance music synth. Actually, it's a chord, but you can't really get away with pop or dance music without one of these classic synths. I will be guiding you through today of how to make it. It's super simple, super easy, not a lot of messing around with, just pretty much straightforward. So have a listen. Okay. I'll also show you how to make this synth. When you press number 2, it's supposed to go a little bit higher. It'll be pretty good for electronic dance music to switch it up a bit. But other than that, we're going to be making that type of synth. So I'm going to go to Reason, go to Nil. I'm going to drag up my mixer and drag down my sequencer. I'm going to right click. In order to get this menu, you can right click or you can hit Control and then left click to get this menu as well. I'm going to go to Utilities and create a Combinator. Inside this Combinator, I'm going to right click and I'm going to throw in a new instance of Thor and open it up. For the polyphony, I'm going to change this to 4, and for the range, I'm going to change that to 12. That's how many keys you can play at one time. Okay, so for our first oscillator, hold on, let me zoom in so you can get a better look at this. So for our first oscillator, we're going to change all 3 of these to a multi-oscillator. Okay, so for our first oscillator, we're going to change the detune amount until it starts to sound a little bit better. So let me bypass the first filter. So the amount for the first oscillator is going to be our amount is going to be 34. For our second oscillator, we want to leave that as is except turn up the octave and put it on the very last waveform. Okay, and for our third multi-oscillator, we're going to turn it up an octave and change the detune amount, and we're going to change the waveform to an octave. And there you guys have it. You have your classic trance chord. It's super simple, like I said, and not a lot going into it. You can put up the decay and sustain if you want to hold your chords all the way through. And it won't ever decay unless you want the release after you hit a note to slightly decay, like have a little bit less sharp tone. But there you guys have it. That is your classic synth. If you want to beef it up a little bit more, what you can do is right click on your Thor or left click and use Control at the same time. You get this menu. You can add a little bit of a reverb, and you can also add like a saturation. You can add a compressor. You would have to use an MC class equalizer compressor. You would have to use a MC class compressor, so that way you can take the side out and plug it into a drum machine, and you'll get that pumping effect you hear in a lot of dance music. And then you could probably, at the very end, add a maximizer and a line 6 bass amp to compress the whole thing down. So there you guys have it. That is our classic trance lead for electronic dance music. If you guys want to learn any more quirky tips about this synth, please let me know. I can... you don't really need I'm probably not going to put up the patch for this because it's so easy. You can do it in about 3 minutes. Anyways, I'll check you guys out for Friday, and I'll be talking about a little bit more about waveforms, how to construct very classic sounds. Like I said before, there is also going to be, for next week, I'm going to talk a little bit more about trance chords and what are the best quirky ways to get the different type of synths, such as this. If you guys ever want to know what type of chords or keys I play, it's mainly in the C major, C minor, to D major, and G minor. That's basically it. So I'll catch you guys Friday for some quirky stuff. And come Monday, I think I'll start to do synth every day since it's going on finals week, and I feel like now that I've started this YouTube channel, I want to do videos more and more and more, and I want to give you guys an opportunity to have better and better synths, as well as a different category for newer underground type of drum kits, and I'll be showing you a lot of different unique techniques, as well as, like, if I discover anything new, I'll probably post a video later that day displaying all this stuff. Anyways, have a great week, you guys, and I'll see you guys Friday.